Okay, so listen to this. We are working with protection gear, and we're trying to help the hospitals in Sweden. The Swedish hospitals, they're actually calling us. They're crying. They need protection gear. They need like protection suits. They need mouth covers, and they need them now. We said that we can deliver them within 6 to 8 weeks. They said it's not possible. We need them now. It's panic, 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 and we cannot wait 6 to 8 weeks because we need them for our staff, for the people that's going to take care of the patients, the nurses and the doctors. They all need them, so it's panic. So we told them that we can send it by plane. We can send it by plane, and we can send them every week because otherwise, of course, the cost of the shipments will be too expensive. So like that, they will get a new shipment every week with protection gear. They said, perfect. We'll take everything you have. So these protection gears, these mouth covers, and it's like protection suits. They are made in United States, but for the U.S. market. So it's exactly the same products. The only thing is that they don't have to be able to have these products to be able to sell them in Europe. It needs to have the EU mark. It's called CE. So this is a mark that the producer, the manufacturer themselves put on, saying that these were manufactured in the regulation and according to the laws of EU. So there's no test, there's no nothing. There's not like we have to send it to Europe and they have to test these things and then EU puts on the market. No, it's the manufacturer themselves that go through a list of regulations and then put the mark on themselves. The problem is we cannot get these masks that have the EU mark with the CE. They are out of stock. What we have is exactly the same mask, but it's made for the US market. This is exactly the same mask. The only thing it doesn't have is the CE mark. Um, and of course, the hospitals in Sweden goes, no, if it doesn't have the CE mark, then we cannot buy them. Like, okay, but are you in a panic or no? I cannot get these masks because they're not in production at the moment. These are made by a really huge company in US, and it's made they are already using the same mask for the hospitals in US. It just to get to manufacture new ones and to be able to have the CE mark, we have to manufacture new ones. We cannot send you those within a week. You want these in a week. Oh no, if it's going to be like that, then I'm afraid we can't accept them. Not only that, and this is really fucking pisses me off. Not only that, today I read in a Swedish newspaper that the nurses and doctors might not have the protection gear that they want, and they might lower the standard. The hospitals might lower the standard and say that they're not going to be need the mouth covers when they're working. So these nurses in Sweden, they're gonna work uh, uh, with patients and take care of patients and run the risk of getting viruses and bacteria from these patients because the hospitals don't have the protection gear. And here I sit with a lot of protection gear. I sit with thousands of mouth covers. I'm ready to ship them to Sweden, and they don't want to accept them because they doesn't have the CE written on them. I mean, come on, people, how sick is this? How far does it have to go? I mean, how many people has to die before they accept this mask? It's just I don't know. Please give me your comment below.